Hi guys, welcome back to PopEvents. I'm Sean.
I'm Alex.
And we're talking about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Yay! This is so highly anticipated, and I'm so excited that you got to go.
Yes.
I have not been yet, but they just released a new plan called the Flex Plan, which I'm thinking about getting because I am a Southern California resident. So hopefully I will get to see this soon. Until then, though, we're going to hear from Sean,
Yes.
who was there last week, so very shortly after it opened to the public. We're going to hear from what he saw, so...
Well, what do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Okay, I hear they have alcoholic drinks.
That is true. Which,
what were they like?
Unfortunately, I was not able to go because basically
blue milk! I want to have blue milk.
Basically how it was set up, so if you guys aren't able to go or didn't get a reservation and you can't go until June 23rd, basically when you walk up, you can either do one of three things, basically, are the main things as of right now. You can go to the cantina, you can build your own lightsaber, or you can ride the Falcon ride. Okay. So when I was waiting, I was told that you have to make a reservation to build the saber or to go to the cantina. Oh. And then wait in line after you make the reservation. So there was a long line to do both those things just to even make the reservation.
Oh, wow.
And then do them. So building the saber took an hour.
That would stress me out. I feel like I'm glad that I'm going a little bit later.
Yeah. So I really wanted to do that because I saw them afterwards and they looked amazing. They go to extremely a lot of detail.
So you built your own saber?
Yes. Did
you bring it?
No, well, I didn't do it because I felt like the next time we go, so when I go with you, I'm definitely going to do that.
Sweet.
Because then at that point there's no time restrictions. So pretty much when you got to Disneyland, you had to register. And then you had a 4-hour block of time. And the way they kept track of it, they gave you a wristband. And if you wanted to ride the rides or buy anything, if your wristband was in that time frame, then you're allowed to do that. Otherwise, then you couldn't. Wow. So even though if you wanted to stay after your time period, you just couldn't do anything. You could look around, you couldn't buy anything, you couldn't ride the Falcon ride, you could just go around. So my decision was, I decided I was going to ride the Falcon ride a lot. So I rode it like 10 times. Oh my god! Yes.
You're kidding me.
I'm not. So the wait time was about maybe 35 minutes the first time, but as I literally was just going out and back in, out and back in. It got shorter and shorter as I kept doing it, only because then everybody was going either to the cantina or to build a saber. So
cycling through,
And since I didn't register to do any of those things, I just kept riding the ride. And people would just come like, oh, you're doing it again? And I was like, yes. And again, yes. And again, yes. So basically the ride itself, and then we can look at pictures of it. So this is the Falcon from the outside.
I mean, it looks awesome.
Yes.
I don't even have any words.
It's hard to just walk up and just see like, oh my god, it's like a
it looks
full,
like you're there.
Yeah, it looks
just
like
in that world completely.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks incredible. There's like another shot of it.
Yeah, I mean, just like the mountains in the background just make it like really look like so much depth.
Oh,
it just looks like the
whole part of Galaxy's Edge, it just looks like they've been describing. It looks like you're on a planet. Yeah. They treat it very, very seriously. Wow. This is another shot of the Falcon. As you can tell, I enjoyed looking at the Falcon. So this is from inside, from the back. Wow. Also from the back side.
I mean, the detail, you're right. Like, just the amount of detail that it looks like you put into this.
So when you go...
Unbelievable.
We'll talk about when we actually step inside the set of the Falcon. It's just like... It's like you're on a movie set. It's like, oh my... I'm really...
I'm in Star Wars.
I'm really on... Like, you could shoot, like, your own Star Wars fan film in there, and people think, oh my god, you built the Falcon. I'm like, no, it's just... Galaxy's Edge.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this... a particular city with a name on a particular planet?
Yes, I can't. You guys are gonna kill me because I don't remember, but it is an actual planet, and this is an actual port.
Okay, so it does have a name.
It does have a name,
and
it's in canon, so it's a real planet in the Star Wars galaxy.
That's awesome.
This is a real port, so this is inside. So you see the specs of the Falcon right here.
I love it.
Another close-up shot of it. Of the specs.
I love how they keep it so grungy, like that old, like that 70s, like late 70s, early 80s tech, which made the originals just so tactile and just like, I just love that feel.
Absolutely, absolutely. So So basically, the ride itself is you get to you're smuggling. You're borrowing the Falcon to make a smuggle run, and there's 6 positions. There's 2 pilots. There's 2 engineers and 2 gunners.
Okay.
So the idea is to get coaxium. So if you guys saw Star Wars Solo, a Star Wars story, that's one of the main things. It's an energy source.
Right.
So the idea is to do a smuggle run to get that.
Right.
So the 2 pilots, whether you're on the left side pilot or the right side pilot, the left side pilot does right and left, controls right and left. The right side pilot does up and down.
Wait, so you actually are controlling the Falcon?
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Oh my gosh! I thought it was just more like a Star Tours kind of thing, where you're just like there for the ride.
No. You are controlling it. The 2 gunners are pretty much firing at whatever fires back at you. So you could literally just keep hitting the fire cannons, but you lose points if you're shooting at nothing. So you really only should be shooting once something is shooting back at you. Okay,
so it's a little bit of a mixture between Star Tours and the Buzz Lightyear ride.
Yeah, basically.
Space Ranger spin.
And then the engineers are pretty much controlling the shields and the harpoons. So once you take on any damage, you have to put the shields back online.
Sounds like...
And you have to do it quickly.
Sounds like a complicated...
It's not. I mean, really.
It sounds complicated, but is it easy?
It's pretty much easy. So, the engineer's jobs are like, you hit the button flashes.
Do I have to do math?
No.
Do I have to do advanced math?
The button flashes, you hit it. It's really that simple. With the gunners, it's telling when you're a gunner, just hit the button.
Okay.
You have to fire missiles, hit another button. But it really comes down to the pilots. So if your pilots are in sync, then you're gonna progress further in the game. So that's one of the reasons I wrote it so many times, is because you can progress further and further along, depending upon how well you do. If you don't do well, you won't accomplish your mission, or if you do better, you progress further. So that's the reason I did it so many times, because I want to do all the different positions, but I also want to see how far I can get. But considering I was always with strangers, some people were taking it super seriously. There was other times there were little kids. There was other times there was really older people who were not taking it as seriously. They were just looking at what was happening.
Well, yeah, that would be me.
Yeah, I mean,
how can you possibly take it seriously?
I was taking it seriously.
Oh, you're that guy.
I was that guy. Like, let's go. So so they break you up into color groups. So this is like my engineer color. So it was like blue, white, red, green, whatever. Okay. Right. So that's a part of the picture of where they play the little checkers game on the Falcon. It's another shot of that.
Where are the holograms?
This is the actual bridge. So this is the bridge of the Falcon, the cockpit. Oh man, yeah. This is the hallway.
Oh my gosh! They really just built the freaking.
Yeah, they really did. This is another shot of the cockpit.
Oh, incredible! Wow. Oh wow!
This is another backside of the waiting area where you wait to go into the hallway, into the cockpit. This is another shot of the close up of. So you literally get to pull that down.
Have fun.
Yes. This is the where you line up.
I mean, it just looks like another planet.
Yeah, it really does. That's when I was green. Another shot of the hallway. And I was a pilot that time. And this is the waiting area before you go into the cockpit.
Is there any when you're waiting? Is there any audio or other visual things that are occurring?
Yes, which will.
I'm just thinking of Star Tours where. Patrick Warburton's a robot, and he's complaining about having to X-ray all of the suitcases.
So pretty much there is a story. So we're gonna play now. So this is the.
Oh, we have a video.
When you're waiting online, this is the setup for the story.
All right.
Yes, come in. I have an opportunity for you all that is very dangerous. I was going to say profitable. You think I'm so heartless I would send my friends into danger? You insult my honor, and believe me, I have very little honor to insult.
What are the engines blew up again?
We'll talk later.
I have to do everything around here.
Yes. Hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. Oh, the Millennium Falcon. On loan for some very fast and very profitable expeditions. Chewbacca, my fine furry friend! Yes, as we agreed, you let us use the ship, we'll get you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. You help the resistance, and I get all the profits. What? The First Order will never know we were there. Okay, time to go, so, bye-bye. We better go before he changes his mind. Move along, my friends. Listen carefully and...
Yeah, so
Wow.
she's like, well, move along.
That's some good animatronics.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people
Solid.
like, was that an actor?
Is that
No.
real? Yeah.
No, it's not real.
That's good. I mean, I love animatronics. It's just so in the style of Disney rides.
Yeah.
Because I went to Disney World like every year when I was a kid with my family, and since I moved to California, I've always had like a yearly pass, and I just go all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's very nice to see that they're still like staying in that very Disney sort of realm of rides.
Oh
with
yeah,
animatronic.
it's and I can't wait for
And
the
the
other
attention
ride.
to detail. Just
I can't wait for the
number one.
other ride to open too. That's gonna happen later in the summertime. So, so basically, so this video right now, I actually didn't shoot a video of me playing because I was so intense on writing it. But a friend of mine who went the next day I went, she actually shot it. So this is her playing it, but this is pretty
okay.
much the same thing.
Well, you'd think it would be nice if you could just be a passenger and you don't actually have to push any buttons. Like, I would totally just wait in line for that.
Just to, like, watch?
Yeah, just sit there and be like, wow, this is crazy, and like, you know, I don't know.
I mean, you could because like half the time I keep forgetting like, oh yeah, I have to be doing something because
You're
I'm
like,
literally watching the story. And
wait,
I'm
I'm
like,
the pilot.
oh yeah, wait, I gotta hit the button. So like, so this is my friend playing. So
Right, pilot? Push the flashing
this
buttons
is
to
this is
take off.
when you are leaving.
Pilot on the
Let's
left.
go!
Move your stick to fly right and left. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly out. And push forward to fly down. Weapons are online.
Oh my god.
See you crashing the thing.
Left pilot, hit the booster.
Oh my god, this is
Now
ridiculous.
let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Ooh, you get to jump the light speed.
Yeah, so then you like pull that.
Oh! Ah! I want to be a pilot.
There's the train. Yes, yes, keep shooting.
That's what you're supposed to be
Come to
shooting, not
us.
before
Take
that.
evasive action.
Yeah, actually you have to shoot that.
There it is. After that train. Flight engineers, fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now brothers, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot.
You were supposed to hit the brakes at that point.
Shenanigans.
Okay. It's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I grab the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need, maybe a little something from Hondo. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and reel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. Engineers, reel us closer. The cargo's everything shooting. Good job, my friends. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep up to the train. Gunship. Oh, that's risky. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train.
What?
Hurry.
Oh, did we hit?
The Star Destroyer is collapsing.
And then Chewie takes over.
Two containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the
You get
resistance.
score.
You did get a score, but then he minuses whatever damage you took from
Now
your
after
score.
my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
He's like, that's just
Wow.
kind of breaks
Oh,
it down.
wait, my
Ah.
friends. I'm afraid we have picked up a hitchhiker. All fine. Scan the exterior of the Falcon for life forms. You see, this happens sometimes when you travel through uncharted regions of the galaxy as much as I do. It is not unusual to find a stray species or two clinging to the hull. Nice. Time for you to go.
So that part of the story doesn't really go anywhere, but the funny part about again the game is that again, depending upon how well you do, there are different outcomes. Like for example, one of the times I did it was when you make the jump to light speed, you don't something goes wrong and then you're in the asteroid field.
Oh, wow.
And then you have to shoot rocks and avoid the asteroids. So there's different parts of it. I only got up to 2 coaxiums as well. So I don't know if you can get more than 2.
Right.
Because again, the pilots are really, really vital.
Yeah.
And again, you're either doing up or down or left or right. So
Yeah.
it's hard. You don't have full control of the Falcon.
Yeah. And
You're
you
sharing-
could potentially be with the stranger, like
Yes.
having to like coordinate and,
And be like,
yeah.
hey, no, up, no, down, no, you, left, right. And then obviously, those are really important. And then the gunners are really important too because they have to shoot back at things. So everybody has a really vital role.
Wow.
So you can have up to 6, but I was on the ride where sometimes there was 5. And then you would have one less engineer, and then it would kind of simulate that person doing their job. The most I've been was 3, where there was 2 pilots and 1 engineer, and it simulated the gunners for you.
Wow.
So it's best if you go in a large group, all 6 of you, you know each other, and then if you take it seriously, you probably can go farther in the game.
Wow.
Versus if you just like, oh, I'm just gonna look at things go around, you'll crash and not get anything done.
Oh, that sounds fun. That would be me. I'd be like, wow, what is everything?
So
Crazy.
like this is like outside, some stormtroopers. They're always like they're looking for rebels, obviously.
Of course.
And the First Resistance. This is right outside.
Wow.
This is one of the ships that are outside. So they actually have a special Coke and Sprite bars look like
Oh my gosh.
kind of like
alien
grenades,
pod.
which I didn't open these, so I still have them and they're
right.
unopened.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna open them.
Wow.
So I mean that's pretty much about it. Like again, this is like one of the main courtyards where there's shops
Oh, how cool!
where you
Like
can buy things. The food is actually really really good. I had some short ribs that were really really good. But next time I'm really just gonna either try to go into the cantina and get some blue milk.
that's where I'll be.
Or
Can you imagine what that Falcon ride would be like after spending a couple hours in the cantina?
You're like,
woo! Don't drive and
Don't
drink.
fly and
Yeah,
drink.
don't fly and drink.
yeah.
Drink and fly.
I mean, so after the 23rd of June, you can literally go in there as long as you want.
Mm-hmm.
They obviously will restrict it depending upon how many people are in there at any given time, so it doesn't feel like you're crowded. And it never did actually. So I like the fact that with the reservations that you were just in a group,
Right.
and it never felt like, oh my god, I'm like
Right.
I can't move around.
They obviously capped it in a way that was
Yeah.
comfortable experience.
Yeah, it was.
That's great.
Disney did a great job with how they laid it out.
Amazing.
It just looks beautiful. It really looks like Star Wars to me.
Yeah.
And all the characters are all the cast members are in character.
Oh yeah.
So it was just a great time. I enjoyed it.
Did you see like Kylo Ren or anybody?
No.
Just stormtroopers?
No, just stormtroopers. It's pretty much just those 2 that you saw. They're just always walking around looking for things. So I don't know if we see something in the cantina. I don't know. There's also an area where you can build a droid as well. So I didn't do that because I didn't want one. But
why?
Well, yeah, I don't want a droid.
Why?
I wanted the saber. That's what I really want. And the next time I go there, I will be buying and making one. So I'm pretty sure we should shoot something while I'm making it. While I decide what parts I want in it. So that look forward to that for the next time we go there.
Yeah, it's like Build-A-Bear, but with lightsabers.
Yes.
Can you like record your voice and you press a button and it says something like, "I love you, Sean"?
I don't think so, but it should, considering how much it costs.
Yeah,
but
it should be able to like manage your bills and
I should
pay,
really be
pay
able
rent.
to take out people I don't like.
Oh, that works too.
So if I go like this and I hit your arm, it should fall off. Considering how much it costs. But other than that, I mean, the part is like Disney did a great job with this park. It is something that you can only see getting bigger and more expansive as time goes on because there's still room.
Yeah.
To expand, so I wouldn't be surprised if they add on to this.
It's hard to believe. I mean, if you've been to Disneyland, it's just kind of like right there, like in the middle, and it's like hard to imagine that they have more space. But yeah, I guess they do have a little bit.
Well, I mean, as time goes on, you move things out and you move things back in. Like for a while in California, Adventureland, there was a Bug's Life, and now they've gotten rid of that, and Marvel Land or whatever it's going to be called is going right there, which they just got approval to start really constructing it more in depth. So we could look forward to that next year.
I guess so.
But
I just don't want this to turn into like Marvel Land.
Well, I mean,
Pixar Land. I don't know. Like I don't like it too. I like when they keep like some of the original stuff and like not everything's like from a movie, from a franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I like it when they have like original rides, which is why I was a little disappointed to see that they rebranded the pier as like Pixar Land.
Yeah.
I kind of just wanted it to stay like its own thing. So that's the only thing that I'll say about Disneyland in that way is I kind of just it's not Universal Studios, like and not everything has to be like so movie oriented.
No, but I mean, but considering Disney paid a lot of money to get Marvel, they paid a lot of money to get Star Wars. Even though they've pretty much recouped that money already, you want to utilize that franchise in other ways. Like if you have a park, and some of the Marvel characters they can't even use because of past deals that were made with Universal and things like that. So if you have the Avengers, take advantage of it. If you have Star Wars, take advantage of it. So this park is just...
I feel like they should just open up a whole new like Marvel Land or something. Or like Star Wars Land. Like it seems... maybe one day it'll go in that direction. Maybe,
but if we get enough of, but again, maybe they can't use certain things, especially like in Florida and with Universal because Marvel made deals with Universal. That's why there's Marvel characters there, and
I'm
they can't
happy about
use
that. Like, don't touch Disney World. It's perfect the way it is.
Well, the Galaxy Edge is coming to Disney World.
If it's not there already.
It opens in August. So
yeah.
So everything we see here, they're pretty much gonna have there too.
Yeah.
Any other questions that you have about Galaxy's Edge?
No, I don't know what questions to ask. I feel like I just have to go and experience it for myself, which hopefully be soon. I can get that blue milk and we'll report back. Yes. I'll come back to the comments and I'll let y'all know what that's blue like.
Milk and then I really want to see what the cantina's like. And just like how grungy it is and how the characters kind of maybe interact with you or not. I don't know if there's videos of that already online, but if they are, I don't want to watch it because I want to experience it for myself. But that's what we thought of Galaxy's Edge. What do you guys think? Have you gone already? If you've gone, what were your impressions when you first got there? If you haven't gone, are you waiting for the 23rd? Or you just gonna wait a while after that for the hype to go down?
Not everybody lives in Southern California that's watching this channel right now.
But I'm sure everybody who was there were people who were from Southern California who were there. So if you're not in California, are you gonna make the trip to California or to Florida to go see Galaxy's Edge?
Seems like it's worth it.
What are your thoughts? Let's start the conversation below. Also remember to like, subscribe, share, do all those great things. Make sure to hit that notification bell. When we do other videos, we do a lot of trailer reviews and movie reviews, so you can look for those on our channel. Like I said, when we go back to Galaxy's Edge again, we'll shoot some stuff and then report back as well. We can get Alex's first thoughts when she goes there for the first time, as well as what the Saber building is like, what the cantina is like. Because, I mean, to be honest, next time, I wouldn't mind just literally spending the whole day there.
In the cantina?
Or no, just like well, maybe in the cantina.
That's where I'll be.
Like, I'm sure they'll have some kind of Star Wars wine that you can drink
Star
to
wine.
live long days. Star wine.
That's stupid.
Anyway, guys, until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Alex.
Bye, guys. May the Force be with you always.